Disposition. I came up here last game and just talking about things that I felt like we could get better at. Talking about how I felt, disappointed in our performance. Just reiterating how the crowd came out to support us all week. I said that a few times, but showing some better effort for us. And when we talk about that consistency, we got a lot of vets on our team. So we wanted to respond tonight, regardless of who we were playing. We know we needed to respond. And I thought we started out good in the first quarter. Obviously, that second and third quarter kind of, we were able to bust up a little bit in that second quarter with 28 points. We had 42 points in the paint. That's our identity. We're one of the top teams in the league in points in the paint. We talked about that. I always criticize our rebounding. I thought we did a little bit better there. Our goal was to go plus 10 tonight, and we went plus 6. We let a few go at the end there. But overall, like I was sharing the basketball, we had 27 assists on 34 made baskets. So sharing the ball there, getting into the paint, defensively, talking about Gabby and how she was 16, 7, 8, 4 steals, 1 block shot. And Dom, coming in, getting meaningful minutes off the bench. Everybody got to contribute tonight. With her getting in double digits, getting 5 rebounds. People don't know that, but she was challenged this weekend, and for this game particularly. And I thought she did a great job responding tonight, finishing around the basket. She took her licks, and then I was telling her in this league sometimes you gotta say hello back when somebody knock on your door. But she did a great job standing her ground for us. I was proud of her in the game that she had tonight. This was a really coming of age game for her. So it was great to see everybody get in tonight personally, and it was a total team effort.
First, collectively, was a very good game. We wanted to put everything together for this win, and that's what we did. And I think it's thanks to that I could have a game like this today. Like my bet, they're doing so great on the court. So when I step on the court, I need to put in the effort to match their effort, and I'm practicing every day for that. I've been challenged, like she said. This stretch, this whole year, is going to be challenging for me, and I'm always ready to step on the court and to play, and have all the support from my teammates that help me to grow every day. So they put me in the situation where I can just be good on the court because they do the right pass. They know how I like to have the pass in the roll, the high passes, I run the floor, and they start to know me, and I feel like we just play really good together, and so that's how I can be good when I step on the court.
100%.
A little bit more along those lines, what does it do for you to have people, some of the best players in the history of the WNBA that not only just talk about it, but lead by example, and then you just see them do that? And I can go down the whole list. What does that do for you in terms of your competitive nature and how you grow?
I'm blessed to have them for 100%. Without talking, I don't need to have them question. I can just watch them on the court, watch how they play, watch how they read the game, how they just know the game so well, and just learn from them every day. It's just like every day I go practice, and I'm just so happy to be around them and to just be able to just learn from them every day. I love going to practice. I love talking to them every time, asking questions, because that's how I grow, and they're so nice and kind to everybody.
We didn't make her say that either.
No, sometimes I ask a lot of questions, and they're always there to answer, and being around people like this is just a blessing.
She's very engaged. She's been very engaged to this process, and that's really been a big part of her role on this team, is to dominate the process, and she's been doing that. It's not easy coming up to a team, having to learn all these new things, playing with veterans, and I think she's really been engaged, and that's really where you see her growth, is her engagement to the process, and not having an ego about it, just coming in wanting to learn, asking the right questions, and then learning from those answers, and so she's been great. An aggressive perimeter defender for us, and when she's up like that, she comes in, with her physicality on defense, being able to take whoever on the perimeter, ball handler, big guards, obviously her ability to, in transition, attack and get to the basket, get downhill is very unique in this league, to turn the corner. And now, you saw her line up some spot up threes. She had some good spot up threes. She had that one at the end that went in, but just the same. She's another young player on our team. who, you know, wasn't even sure at the start of camp if she was going to make the team, but she worked her tail off, and she made this team. She earned her time, and she was also challenged this week. And so I was really proud of our young players, how they responded in this game particularly, but all week, and just how they continue to get better. So it's not easy, you know. It's not easy playing a role. It's not easy having to come off and not be able to make a lot of mistakes. But, you know, hopefully we, as the starters, put, you know, our bench in position to be successful. And I thought they capitalized off of it tonight and not only sustained it, but made us go up.
Skylar, part of your job as a leader on the team, obviously. And speaking of Dom, about the refs, the questionable calls. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. But
Yeah, you know, what you want me to do? This feels a little bit like you said.
Here's my question. What's your conversation with Dominque to handle those calls that don't go in your favor all the time?
Yeah, I mean, that's just the nature of the game. I don't think that's any different than basketball that she's been playing. You know, it just depends. Sometimes I actually thought we got to the line a lot tonight. I think we had 23 free throws. We had 19 at halftime. I knew it was probably going to slow down a little bit from there. But like I said, we're top in points in the paint. So, you know, we're supposed to be getting to the line a lot. But just telling her to play through, like I said, telling her some of them hits that she received, she can give those back. But I thought she did a great job tonight. You know, just a mindset for her. It's not a skill set for her. And finishing around the rim and the fouls being a bonus. I think we all are trying to adopt that mindset a little more. But I like it. I like the mindset when she's aggressive. Nobody can do anything with her. And so just telling her, go get the basket first and it's a bonus. But when she has that mindset and she goes up to finish like that, it's nobody in the game that can do anything with you.
All right, final question. We'll go to Zoom with Christian.